Hey, what's up, everyone? Paseboli here. We are now this October 25th, 2025 NBA Game Day. We got I don't know, like 5 games for today. Sorry if this one's a bit late. As you can see, I'm in a different place right now. I've visited my sister due to some issues, but everything's good. Everything's fine. All right. So let's kick things off by talking about this Eastern Conference matchup, and this one is between Chicago Bulls with a record of 1 win and 0 loss going up against Orlando Magic with a record of 1 win and 1 loss. The game will actually be happening at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, so that's going to be 7 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. And I am inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. Also, for those who would want to avail our premium picks or best picks, you can actually reach us through Instagram. I keep on saying Instagram. Sorry, I dropped my Instagram. So I meant WhatsApp, Viber, and Messenger. Just check out the details below, alright? Alright, so let's get into the game. The spread that is given is -6, and that's given towards Orlando Magic. For Orlando Magic, they would have the home court advantage on this. But for Chicago Bulls, they would have the momentum because approaching this game, the Bulls are coming off a win, while Orlando Magic, they're coming off that loss last night. Now, in terms of health or in terms of fatigue, rather, Chicago Bulls will be coming off rest, while Orlando Magic would have back-to-back games or back-to-back nights. So I have to give some advantage towards Chicago Bulls as well. Now, in terms of health, let's take a look at the injury list for both teams. I see a couple of players listed out for Chicago Bulls, and those are Zach Collins and Kobe White, while we have one player out for Orlando, and that's going to be Moritz Wagner, one of their premium bigs. So I have to say that Orlando Magic got a health advantage on this because they only have one player out. All right. For both teams, I actually expected Orlando Magic to be at 2-0 right now, but they are at 1-1. I was surprised that they have lost that game against Atlanta. I know they showed some effort, they showed some resilience, but Atlanta played well on that game last night. While for Chicago Bulls, I have to admit I didn't really expect for them to grab that win against Detroit. All right, so as you can see, Detroit Pistons actually won last night, so it wasn't like an easy job to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, for this particular matchup, considering all things in, uh, not sure because I've seen this is via NBA subscription that I have. It shows that Wagner is actually out, but in some websites that I've checked on, seems like there's another player that will be out for Orlando Magic. Again, I'm not that sure. Um, but that's what I saw. But again, there are no other formal announcements, so let's veer away from that. But I'm considering all things in Chicago Bulls having some momentum. Chicago Bulls having, Orlando Magic having some uh, issues with regards to not really issues, but some fatigue rather. I think the Chicago Bulls would be able to keep this one close. And man, with the kind of performance that Chicago Bulls showed, I ain't gonna be surprised if Chicago will be able to pull this one off. I'm looking for Orlando Magic to do better this time, but again, this is early on this season, and maybe a lot of people are not looking at fatigue factor yet, because yeah, that's kind of logical. And sorry for those dogs, right? That's my sister. She's got lots of dogs. But I'm sticking with Chicago Bulls on this. Again, I'm quite confident with a +6 on it. I'm not really sure why the spread is that much, especially considering that Chicago Bulls is off that win. So my pick would be Chicago Bulls with a +6. Again, that's Bulls +6. Peace out. Pasay love and God bless.